In a chilling video from the paranormal investigation channel Paranormal Encounters UK, Dan explores a notoriously haunted hotel teeming with eerie activity. As he delves into the abandoned lobby and ventures upstairs past a rope blocking off certain areas, he stumbles upon two empty glasses at the counter. The unsettling scene suggests that someone might have been preparing for a tragic end. The atmosphere is thick with foreboding, and every creak and shadow adds to the spine-tingling sense of dread that permeates the abandoned space. Dan, during his investigation, calls out into the empty air and manages to capture what appears to be a ghost on camera. Upon closer inspection, it could potentially be a bug, adding to the uncertainty of the footage.
Hello?
Next, Dan explores a room filled with puzzling, flickering lights. The longer he remains, the more lights seem to emerge, casting an eerie glow around him. He recalls that before the hotel became notorious for its hauntings, it was a girls' school, and speculates that perhaps a little ghost girl might be observing him from the hallway. The atmosphere grows increasingly tense, yet nothing else occurs until 18 minutes later, when Dan moves on to a different room. Here, he directly addresses any spirits present, inviting them to make their presence known.
If there's any spirits, if there's any ghosts, anything in this room right now that wants to make contact with me.
Only when Dan reviews the footage does he realize that eerie ghost orbs have been following him throughout the investigation.
What reflection? Oh my, that's coming towards me then.
In the footage, ghost orbs repeatedly fly into Dan, which could be interpreted as spirits attaching themselves to a living host, hinting at potential possession for those who believe in the paranormal. Skeptics, however, might dismiss this as nothing more than dust particles, not a genuine ghost sighting. The debate between paranormal belief and skepticism continues, leaving viewers to draw their own conclusions about the mysterious occurrences caught on camera. The ghost hunting channel American Phantom Hunters, renowned for their extensive explorations of haunted locations over several decades, presents one of their most unsettling investigations to date. The Palmer House in Minnesota, a haunted hotel rebuilt after a devastating fire that claimed numerous lives, is reputed to be a nexus of paranormal activity. Many souls, it is said, never left the premises and continue to wander the hallways as restless ghosts. The hotel is notorious for its spine-chilling phenomena: doors that slam shut on their own, objects that inexplicably move, whispering voices in the darkened hallways, and the unsettling presence of a ghostly little girl who is said to bounce a ball down the stairs in the dead of night. For this investigation, American Phantom Hunters meticulously set up their sophisticated ghost hunting equipment at one of the hotel's most haunted spots, the staircase where the spectral girl is frequently reported. Almost immediately, their sensitive equipment begins to pick up unusual electromagnetic activity, hinting at the presence of a ghost, possibly the little girl herself. As the team records and analyzes the eerie readings,
can you come back up 296? I got it on film. Can you come to these steps? Can you stand on these stairs? $188. Right next to it.
two pieces of paranormal equipment independently confirm the presence of a ghost. One device, a large blue screen, displays a black bar indicating movement. This time, it appears to be a ghostly girl running up the steps. The team's paranormal investigation is proving fruitful as their questions are rapidly answered by the equipment.
Can you touch that device again? 40, 30. Something just went by on that meter too.
The digital thermometer detects a significant drop in temperature, falling from 75 dec to 72 deg Phi, signaling a chilling effect as a ghost passes by. This sudden temperature change adds another layer of paranormal evidence to the investigation. At this point, the supernatural energy in the area becomes so intense that one of the ghost hunters experiences a malfunction with her phone, which displays the wrong year entirely. She finds herself unable to access any of the recorded paranormal evidence while standing near the stairs. To capture any potential electronic voice phenomena, they set up a spirit box as they begin using it.
Can you touch that yellow device on the stairs for me real quick? Thank you. Don't want to do it.
Hello?
The strange knocking noises are accompanied by the eerie whispering voices of a ghostly little girl.
Whoa, whoa.
At times, the F sounds as if they're emanating from the spirit box, but at 6 minutes and 25 seconds, a chilling voice seems to whisper directly into the camera from behind.
Hey.
Can you come down the stairs?
They continued their attempts to communicate with the ghostly little girl and successfully captured some eerie EVPs on tape.
How are you? Do you care if I go upstairs? And then... Wait. Okay. I'll think I'll wait.
After collecting sufficient evidence, the team decides to leave the haunted hotel, saying their paranormal goodbyes. As they make their way out, a chilling voice whispers something unsettling in the darkness. The word castle is faintly heard, though some interpret it as cast down. This eerie whisper leaves them questioning the true nature of the message. Regardless, hearing the F outside the house is a chilling sign, suggesting that something may have attached itself to them. This unsettling realization hints that they might not be entirely safe, leaving them with a lingering sense of dread and uncertainty. Dan described Ren as a paranormal investigator who considers this next location one of the most terrifying he's ever encountered. Just reflecting on the place causes his eyes to widen in fear.
We decided to hit Blue Ghost Tunnel. It's one of the most haunted places in all of Southern Ontario, and it definitely lived up to the hype.
When Dan and his two friends, Nicole and Jenna, begin their exploration of the Blue Ghost Tunnel in Ontario, Canada, they appear calm and relaxed.
It was tough to get here. Had to go through the woods, but we're gonna keep exploring.
However, halfway through their exploration of the tunnel, Dan reports witnessing some form of paranormal activity.
No, look at the blue mist.
Nicole and Jenna hesitate to proceed further as a mysterious mist envelops Dan and moves ahead of him.
Get a really fog on the hole.
There?
Yeah. I just want to touch the beam.
And now down.
Okay, hold up.
Bravely, Dan takes a few steps forward and, aware of his friend's fear, dares them to turn off their flashlights for 10 seconds.
Turn off your lights. Just turn off your lights. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay.
From the darkness, eerie voices seem to whisper a chilling message, prompting them to flee the tunnel quickly. The experience is so terrifying that one of them nearly loses their composure.
What did you guys hear? Because
It was like a person, like an old person, like a growl, like not a growl, but like look at my hand.
oh, you're shaking.
Yeah.
You really? Okay.
Let's go. Let's.
Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That level of fear is impossible to fake, so whether or not it was a real ghost, it's clear they were genuinely terrified. On their ghost hunting adventure, the Indian Channel Waikatha delves into a notorious haunted railway, infamous for its tragic history and numerous paranormal occurrences. Armed with a K2 meter, they cautiously walk the eerie tracks, hoping to capture some spectral evidence. As they proceed, they occasionally sense an eerie presence and pause to scan the horizon, but see nothing. The growing sense of unease becomes almost unbearable, prompting them to set down the K2 meter and focus on their surroundings. A cold chill fills the air, and the oppressive atmosphere intensifies their awareness of the area's tragic past. They feel an unmistakable ghostly presence nearby.
एहसास करवाएं वैसे आपने करवा दिए हैं
भाई रेटिंग देखो कितनी तेज आई है
अच्छा हमें साइन मिल रहा है
The ghost hunters aren't surprised when the K2 meter spikes sharply for the first time all night. They remain in place, staring into the darkness, hoping for more activity. Despite their efforts, nothing appears on camera. Just as they're about to call it a night and pack up, an eerie chill sweeps through.
कबीर भाई सामने देखो
वहाँ पे
जसी भाई
They take a few steps forward but halt when they realize the ghost has vanished, or at least that's their claim. They should have pressed on if they wanted to prove the ghost's presence, but by then, they were so unnerved that they may have hesitated. The chilling atmosphere and their visible fear may have led them to abandon the search prematurely. It's easy to dismiss the footage as fake since they didn't venture far enough or capture clear evidence. However, it's challenging to judge their reaction and decision-making unless you're experiencing a ghost sighting firsthand. The intense fear and psychological impact of the encounter might have influenced their actions. This paranormal video could very well be genuine, despite the lack of definitive proof. Exploring a haunted tunnel in Pakistan, especially alone at night, can be an eerie adventure. MMTV is gearing up to delve into this spine-chilling location, searching for the unsettling and mysterious. Venturing into a deserted, haunted tunnel at night might seem thrilling, but it's fraught with potential dangers and unknowns. What could possibly go wrong? Quite a lot, apparently.
ये देखिए, ये सारा वीराना है और दूर पहाड़ हैं। आबादी से बहुत दूर हूं मैं। ये क्या हो रहा है? स्टार्ट में ही या अल्लाह खैर।
A shimmering cloud of mist hovers around him and he suspects it might be spirits. The mist initially drifts in one direction before vanishing, only to reappear and lead him toward the tunnel.
और जो चीज भी ये देखिए, अब ये देखिए, मैं एक जगह पे खड़ा हुआ हूं, मैं बिल्कुल अपनी।
That's certainly unsettling, but the real fear kicks in when he reaches the entrance and catches some truly chilling footage on camera. Among the eerie sights is a red stain on the ground that eerily resembles the outline of a person.
मैं एक जगह पे रुका हूं। मुसलसल कोई ज़राट है।
Unexplained, strange lights cause him to hesitate, and no matter what you think, that unnervingly deep laughter is downright chilling.
ये क्या है? ओ, या अल्लाह, हो गया ये टायर जा रहा है।
It's not the wind doesn't move tires. He exits in haste, not wanting to face whatever lurks in this eerie place. As he takes one final glance at the entrance, he sees unsettling movement above, as if something is trying to follow him home. The strange lights, the chilling laughter, and the eerie red stain all add to the sense of dread. After experiencing these terrifying phenomena, it's impossible to ignore the fact that this tunnel is indeed haunted. On Mathan's Junction, Mathan embarks on a chilling adventure exploring an abandoned house in Nepal, once home to his late grandfather. After his grandfather's passing from medical issues, this house, now steeped in mystery, is rumored to be haunted. Mathan endures a grueling trek through the dense forest where a precarious fallen tree is the only way to cross a raging river. He constantly feels an unsettling presence behind him as he makes his way. The old sinking house has been overrun by bats. To capture any paranormal activity, Mathan sets up a second camera outside, then hesitantly steps inside, prepared for a spine-tingling encounter with the unknown. At the precise moment Mathan thinks he hears something moving nearby, the outside camera detects a shadowy figure, possibly a ghost in the window. Could this be his grandfather returning to say hello, or is it something more sinister? The eerie coincidence adds to the spine-chilling atmosphere, raising the suspense of Mathan's exploration. After that, Mathan begins hearing strange, unsettling noises from the woods that you never want to hear. Realizing he's not alone, he steps outside to review the footage from the second camera, hoping to find paranormal evidence. The eerie sounds and chilling atmosphere heighten his sense of dread and anticipation as he searches for clues. Something eerie happens when an object falls over by itself from deeper inside the house. It's as if the ghost of his grandfather doesn't want Mathan to leave just yet, or perhaps the bats caused the disturbance. The timing is undeniably creepy. Mathan senses something above and shines his flashlight at the roof, but he doesn't see anything, at least not initially. However, if you keep watching closely, especially at the 25-minute and 52-second mark, you'll notice something intriguing when he inverts the colors with a special filter. In the negative image, a head appears and then something swiftly darts across the roof. Though Mathan is in a remote, eerie area where it could easily be a wild animal, the possibility remains that it could be his grandfather's spirit watching him leave. The unsettling ambience and strange occurrences make it hard to ignore the supernatural angle. What do you think he captured on camera that night? Could it be a sign from beyond, or just a trick of the environment?